Assalamu alaikum friends. How are you? How the things are going? Now the suo moto notice has been taken by the Supreme Court of Pakistan, and that is whether the elections to be held on time within 90 days are so, or it is not, it shouldn't be so. Most probably the decision of the this deliberation is going to be announced pretty soon by the Supreme Court of Pakistan, and most probably they will be found saying that the elections of these two provincial assemblies must be held on time. But still, a big question arises, and that big question is that once once the general elections are held only after few months, and then the two provinces of the country will not be having a caretaker government. Rather, there will be the governments of a political party, and these two governments, these two provincial governments, they will be affecting a lot upon the process of the general elections, and these general elections inside those provinces will be held about the national assembly seats. And I believe that the provincial governments of both of those provinces will be muddling, will be interfering into that political process, and will like to ensure that that political party does win a landslide victory in those two provinces. For that reason, I think holding it on different dates, that's not fair at all. And I think, and the federal government of Pakistan, which is that of PDM led by PMLN, I think that they are not going to accept this sort of decision at all. Rather, they will move another application in the court that since we are not we don't feel safe, and since we know that the two provincial governments will be interfering a lot as far the national assembly elections in those two provinces are concerned, there will be a lot of interference by these two provincial governments. So for that reason, it is absolutely wrong and unfair if at all the two assemblies, two provincial assemblies elections are held prior to that, and there will be no caretaker government during those general elections time. So it must be deferred, and all the elections must be held on the same date instead of holding it on the different date. On the other hand, there is a kind of rift in the amongst the judges, and that is also going to be talked about. And that it actually means that some of the judges, and particularly the Supreme Court of Pakistan's Chief Justice Umar Ataa Bandial, it seems that they are more interested in supporting PTI stance, and for that reason, it is quite probable that they will be announcing a kind of a version, a kind of decision, a kind of verdict which will go into the favor of PTI and its chairman Imran Khan. Now there is another very important question. That important question is that Justice Faiz Isa, who is the second most senior justice after the Chief Justice of Pakistan, he is usually not consulted and not kept in the important benches, and for that reason a kind of bias or a kind of discrimination is going on amongst the judges of Supreme Court of Pakistan and the Chief Justice of Pakistan Umar Atia Bandial. Maybe he need to take care of and such a thing, and there shouldn't be any sort of discrimination at all, and that as for the Supreme Court of Pakistan is concerned, they shouldn't be they shouldn't be favoring any of the political party at all. Rather, they should maintain their neutrality, and they should maintain their unbiased attitude, even if at all they are they they might be careful and cautious that once the new government does arrive, and this new government will be against me, will be against us, and so for that reason we have to take care, and we cannot afford to annoy the next government, and the most probably that government will be of PTI, its chairman Imran Khan. So maybe all the institutions, including that of the Supreme Court, including that of the Judiciary, is not in a mood to annoy, not in a mood to annoy Imran Khan, Chairman PTI. Although it's not fair at all, they should remain unbiased, whether whether the government of today or the government of tomorrow is in favor of them or against them. They must maintain their neutrality and unbiased attitude. Thank you.